Hey guys, it's Fantasy and welcome to a 100 baby challenge house speed build. So I decided to build my own house. Some of you guys may know this. I said this in, I think the last few parts. I said that I was going to build my own house, and usually I'll pick a house that you guys build for me for the challenge, but I decided to do it myself this time because I'm really into building lately. So now I'm just building the floor plan, and I kind of had an idea in my head already, so I did the floor plan first. Usually I'll do all of the outside first, but yeah, I actually ended up doing the floor plan a lot quicker than usual because I kind of knew how I wanted it to look and everything, and yeah, so I've only built a house for this challenge one time, and that was in the very beginning of this challenge, and it was super simple, and we didn't have a lot of money, and yeah, so because we had more money this time, I wanted to make it look a lot better, and there's actually still more that I want to do to it, but we ran out of money, and that's just because there's a pool in the back you guys will see, because we had a pool before, and I didn't want to get rid of that, so yeah, I tried to put everything in the house that we already had, but then also add more, but there is some things where I had to go cheaper on, and I will upgrade it as we get more money again so it can look better. Also, the little urns for, the past baby makers, they are in the family inventory, so I will be placing those in the house, but I didn't place them in the speed build, so yeah. At this point, the floor plan is pretty much done, but I do end up changing a little bit, and now I'm doing the outside of the house. And usually I'll try to do certain parts of the house with different wallpaper, but this time I just went with all the same. So yeah, it's all like that. And I didn't know what I wanted for the outside, but I was like, I'm just gonna go for something simple, and yeah, I don't know. I like the 100 baby house to look like a family type home, so hopefully this looks like that, because I feel like it does. So yeah, and I was having fun with the roofs this time actually, but I was struggling at one point. I ended up changing the top roof, and then it ends up looking a lot better. But yeah, I'm practicing a lot with roofs, so every time I'm about to build a roof, I'm nervous about it. Okay, so here I skip and I'm changing things. So I end up putting a roof going one way and a roof going the other way, and I think that adds so much more to the house and just makes the roofs look so much better. So I'm going to do roofs like that more often because I never think of that, and I actually looked at the house that's beside the lot I'm building on, if you guys see that house right there, and the roofs were like that, so I was like, wait, why do I never do that? People do that all the time and I never think to do it. So then I went and did the roofs like that. And now I'm making a little area for the back door to come out to the backyard, and I wanted something different in the back because the back of the house was just completely straight. So I decided to pull that out so there was something going on back there because it looked pretty boring compared to the front. That always happens with me. I make the front all interesting, and then the back is so plain. So I tried to change that up. And now I'm doing the front little porch area, and I just put some stone down. And now we're going into windows. So I was having trouble with windows, so I cut that out because I always can't decide what windows I want because there's so many different ones, and I wanted to pick a specific look, and yeah, I ended up just going with the normal windows that are the cheaper ones, and then the ones with the little shutters because I thought that looked cute. And I end up changing those and I do those ones that are longer. I like how those look. So I think I'm going to use those more often because I never use them. And yeah, that's mostly the windows around the house and then just the shutter ones. And I put the little tiny ones at the top like I usually do. I kind of always think of that area as just a little attic with little windows. And now I'm doing a pathway going to the house, and now we're moving on to the backyard. So I put some stairs, and I do want this deck area thing to have a lot more on it. I want a barbecue and a little table and all of that, but we couldn't afford it, so I put a pool, and I put a little hedge around it, and I never done that before, and I think it looked cute. So yeah. And I end up pushing the deck back just so there's a little more room in the backyard, because the backyard is smaller compared to the last house, just because I believe this house is bigger. even though it seemed like the last house was big, but I don't know. And then I put little monkey bars, and that's all we have in the backyard for now, but I will be adding on to that. I really want to add more to that, so I'm really going to be having Delaney work on getting more money. And then there I just put lights in the house, and now I'm doing some landscaping, and I love those flowers. They're so pretty, and they're just colorful, and they fill up a lot of space. So in the front right there, I ended up making like a garden area. Instead of just doing the normal landscaping that I normally do, I put like a lot of flowers, and then I put a little mini fence thing, whatever that is, around it. And yeah, I really like how that looked. I've never really done that, and it's just like a ginormous garden with millions of flowers. And then I put some flowers on that side, and I believe that's the only place I put flowers because I didn't want to spend too much on landscaping and then not have enough to furnish the inside. As you guys can see, right there's like 55,000 simoleons. So that's not that much to furnish the entire house, especially this size. So yeah. And now I'm doing flooring, and I just went with like a wood. I use that wood a lot, and then I just did white tile in the bathrooms, and I went with the same wood flooring for the upstairs, and then I did carpet in that room. You guys will see what that room is afterwards. And those two rooms, the blue and pink one, one's the boys' room, one's the girls' room. I kind of just decided to do it like that, typical blue and pink, but yeah, I decided to do it like that because all the boys stay in one room, all the girls stay in the other room, so I just made it simple like that. And then what did I do here? Just like a neutral color for like the main area of the house. And now I'm fixing those half walls because they got messed up. And the upstairs, you guys will see what that is, but I'm so excited for when we get to that part. I'm so excited for that. And it's so bright. And this 100 baby house is different. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. So now we're doing bathrooms, and the bathrooms are super duper simple, nothing special at all. I really want to change these. I don't like them, but I had to save money and just use the cheapest of the cheapest. So I'm gonna change that to better, toilet and shower and all that when we have more money again. Although I would like to upgrade the rest of the house first, so the bathrooms might kind of be last. So it might take a little while, but there's 3 bathrooms downstairs and then 1 bathroom upstairs. And they're kind of just all separate, so they're a lot different than the bathrooms in the previous house. I just wanted to do something really different than the house that one of my subscribers built previously. So, because I just want each 100 baby house that we live in, I want it to look really different. And now I'm about to do the kitchen, and I just used pretty cheap counters because didn't have much money. I mean, we had a lot of money, but to do a big giant house, and you have to put so many beds, and it's just a house that's gonna have so many people in it, then it's kind of hard to have enough money. And then I ended up putting a wall there instead of the half wall for that side because I don't know, I thought it was weird with the stove right there and then a half wall when you come right into the house. And then I put some cabinets, and I ended up just going with 2 in the counter, and I love 2 in the corner and I love how you can see the plates. I can't talk in this video. And then over there, I love that I did that. I put the little coffee machines that came with Get Together, so that'll be exciting to use. We'll be able to make like such yummy coffees. And I also put a popcorn machine. We're kind of already past that part. And then I also put that trash can that gives you money, because that's very necessary in 100 baby challenge to me. And then yeah, now I'm doing the dining room table, or I just finished it. I had to speed this up a lot. I speed my builds up a lot because big houses like this, they just take so long. And then it's just like, I don't know, is that just me? Like, I'm bored in really long speed builds. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but if a speed build is like 30 minutes long, I'm bored. Like, even if I love the build, I just feel like it's so long. Unless it's like a mansion, then 30 minutes, I'm like good with watching that if it's like huge. Because then, a lot of stuff is happening through that 30 minutes. But yeah, anyways, now I'm on the living room, and the living room is small compared to the last living room we've had, but I think it's cozy, and I couldn't add much to it. And now we are doing Delaney's room, so her room is small too, but I was like, she doesn't even need a big room because, like, when is she in there? She literally just tries for a baby in there and sleeps. Like, she doesn't even need a dresser. So the more important part was the kids' bedrooms. And another reason, I end up changing these beds in a second, another reason we used up money quickly is because I gave the kids more expensive beds this time because I want them to have good sleeps. So those beds are expensive, like over 1,000 simoleons each. So yeah, I just used those beds, and I know I did 4 in each room, and you can only have 8 Sims in a household, and then, you know, that's including Delaney, but I was like, I'm just going to put 4 beds in each room. I don't remember what the last house had, but it would just look weird if we had 3 bedrooms in one, and then 3 beds in one. I keep like messing up what I'm saying in this video. So yeah, I just went with 4 beds in each one. And now we're doing it's like a little office area, and there's 4 easels. So I'm happy about that because I really like when Delaney and all the teenagers paint in the house. It's so helpful. And there's a little computer up there, and that's going to be Delaney's computer. So hopefully the other people don't use it. I mean, the other Sims don't use it. I mean, I guess they could, but I would prefer just her to use it. Okay, and then now we're moving on to my favorite room in the house. Can you guys guess what it is? It's a playroom, and I'm so excited. I've never had like a big giant playroom in one of the houses before. Like, that's what the whole upstairs is. I decided to do the whole downstairs, like the living area, and then the upstairs just an office room so Delaney can do her stuff in there, but then also watch the kids at the same time. And then just a bathroom if they have to go to the bathroom. And there's just a bunch of toys. There's all these backpacks for, you know, they get home from school, they just put their backpacks there, and I put some desks so they can do their homework in there. I'm so excited. There's a bunch of drawing tables and that new game, Don't Wake the Llama or whatever. And then I do add some things for the teenagers to do because, you know, for the most part, this is like just for the kids, but I do want the teenagers to come up here. So I put a little chess table so they can use that, and I believe they can use that Don't Wake the Llama game too. And they could always do their homework at those desks. And then I put that little thing. What is that called again? Gaming rig or something? I definitely want the teenagers to use that. And I kind of just stuck it in the middle of the room. And then I put a little foosball thing. So they can use that. And then I put a fish tank. And I kind of rearrange the room because I didn't like it like that. But yeah, I'm excited to have a fish tank. I've never put one of those in one of the 100 baby houses before, and all the ones that you guys have built has never had a fish tank before, I don't think. So that's fun. And then I put a mirror in there just cause. And now I'm going downstairs back to the kids' rooms and adding computers in each of their rooms just cause I feel like there's so many people, so we need more computers. And then I'm doing some curtains. There's no pictures in the house, but I do want to add pictures. We just kind of ran out of money. So yeah, we're actually coming to an end I can't talk again. We're actually coming to an end with this speed build. And we're about to go into some pictures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build, and this house is on the gallery if you'd like to download it. My origin ID is always in the description below. And yeah, I love you guys all so much. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.